So hi guys, welcome to Crazy Burger. So we are staying at Harbour Towers Yacht and Racquet Club for 3 days. This is located in Siesta Key. So what I'm going to do now is give you a quick room tour. We're staying at room 626, which you can actually rent out. Just go on the website, which I'll leave a link in the description, and you can go and see if there's any availability through the year. You can come here at any point through the year. As you can see, the weather is usually really nice at every point of the year. Might be slightly cooler in your sort of winter months like January and February, but generally it is really nice all year round. Now let's go straight into the sort of apartments. So these are apartment blocks, they're all sort of rented out. Woo! So they're all apartment blocks that you can actually rent out, and you get your own allocated parking space as well. So let's have a quick tour into the building itself. So there is actually a pool located at the rear, and the beach is located just right over here. However, you can't get access this way usually because these are like through hotel resorts. To get to the beach you need to walk further along, which I'll show you later in the video. You can see, you actually see the sea from down here, but those are like other apartments and sort of hotels which you can't actually get access through. You're not really supposed to do that. So what I'm going to do now is go into the main building and show the lobby area, and then we'll go do a room tour. Yeah, it's quite a secure sort of room. We sort of use the fob to gain access to the building. There is a reception area, but usually I'll just go straight in. This is a massive lobby area that you can sort of relax in, which is nice and cool and air conditioning. We can see that the pool's actually out here, which we'll come down and do shortly. So straight off the left we are going to 626. See, they're all separated. The corridors are absolutely massive, very spacious. Nice decor as well, and a nice sort of look at the area. This is, I believe this is where we are right now. This is the Harbour Tower location. You can see the access. The beach is really just down here, but to get to the beach you need to sort of walk along this way and sort of round. You can't really walk straight down through the hotel resorts, I'm afraid. But yeah, so this is the actual building we're staying in. Our room is located somewhere around about here. And obviously you've got your harbour access as well. I think a lot of people have boats too, which they use. This is the harbour side, and this is obviously the beach side. You've got your pools located here, tennis courts as well, I believe, so it's quite cool. And lots of parking spaces. Obviously you get allocated a parking space per person. I think this is the building we're on. It looks a bit like it. Anyway, let's go to 626. See, massive spacious corridors. The rooms themselves are really large. They should seat minimum, probably could have two. There's obviously 2 bedrooms which you can sleep 4. You can get away with maybe sleeping another couple, maybe 6 maximum, using the sort of sofas that are there, but probably not ideal. But if you've got maybe a family of 4 or 5, it's perfect. Now here we are at 626. We are going to enter in. I'll give you a quick room tour. Okay, I'll give you a room tour. There are probably some things in here that we've obviously dropped down. So there are some bags here and there, so they wouldn't be here as normal. But let's look at the main. This is obviously the main living area. You've got your dining table, chairs. You've got your air conditioning, which is just here, and it keeps it nice and cool. You've got a balcony access as well. So you've got a couple of sofas. Now you can use these to sleep in. They're not sofa beds, just really sofas. They can be used if you need maybe an extra space for another couple of people. You've got your sort of table here. There's a lovely big TV. There's actually 3 TVs overall. Let's have a look at the kitchen area before we do the bedrooms. So you get a rather large kitchen area. You've got your cooker. You've got an absolute massive freezer. You've got your ice compartment here as well. You've got a freezer. And you've got a fridge. Not sure it'll be fully stocked like this, but if you got here, but yeah, you've got a massive fridge that you can put all sorts of things in here. Now most people would stay here. I think it's a minimum of like a 2-week stay that you need to stay here, I think. But you've got lots of light in here, which you use these sort of buttons here, and it obviously dulls it down. And there's sort of dimmer switches which you can use as well. Lots of cupboards, lots of utensils, glasses, lots of things. Basically you will need nothing if you came here. You will need absolutely nothing. Lots of bowls for cereal. You see, obviously we've already been here Yeah, plenty of things. I think this is dishwasher as well. Dishwasher, so there's no washing machine, but there is a laundry room here. You can obviously, there's a laundry access at the end of this corridor. You can go and wash your clothes as well when you need to, if you want to. So let's have a look at the first bedroom. This is more like, I say, a kid's bedroom. Also, they're all both en suite. So you can see here we have got an ensuite, lovely shower area, toilet, and your sink unit. Hello everybody. And then this is the first bedroom, lovely decor. Welcome to our home. And this one's also got a TV as well. See, this is a generally small bed. It probably would take a couple of kids, no problem. You could easily fit adults in here as two, I guess. And there's lots of cupboard space as well to put all your bags into. You can obviously get your ironing facilities. You've got some fans as well for extra coolage, if that's even a word. Poor Stitches fell asleep. Lots of lovely bedside tables and stuff, and there's like power outlets all the way around everywhere that you can obviously plug in all your stuff. You see the beach access is just down there, or you can at least see the beach. The access is probably further down the road here. A short walk, it's maybe about 10-minute walk. But yeah, it's a great view. Obviously at night time you can just shut these over like this or like that, depending on whatever you prefer. This is a door that leads out to the balcony. I'll show this from the other side, but it basically leads out to the balcony, but I'll show it from the other side. And don't worry, it's perfectly safe. It's covered in a mesh, so kids can go out there, they won't fall over. So it's all perfectly safe. So let's have a look at the other bedroom. Obviously you can go out to the veranda from there as well, straight out, and there's a little table and chairs. You can have your breakfast, just sit and watch the world go by. You can even watch the sunsets from there, which is absolutely outstanding. Lots of cupboards, there's lots of cleaning materials here as well. Everything you could possibly need. Hello again. This is the other ensuite. This is probably more for adults to stay in. This is another shower facility, toilet and sink, and this is I'd say this would be the master bedroom. Yeah, this bed could easily sleep 3 people, maybe even 4. I mean, it is absolutely huge. If I lay out in that, you could easily fit 4 of me in a row. But obviously, if it's just a couple, you could maybe have a young child in here with you as well. So you could have 3, 2 in the other room, 1 in the sofa. You could easily get up to 6, maybe even more in here, no problem. And you could even obviously bring some sofa beds or something, or some sleeping things you can lie down on the floor here. And there's a TV here too, sort of loads of drawer space to put all your stuff, as you can see here. Another view outside to the coast there, absolutely stunning. Let's go around. I love the decor, I love the big clock. This is like your laundry room. There's a lot of laundry access here, there's lots of space for stuff. And that's that, so let's step out to the balcony. And this is probably one of the best parts of this. You've got 4 chairs sitting out here, you can just put your feet up, enjoy, have a glass of wine, and look at, you see, you can't step over here, fall over, it's covered in a mesh. Also you're then protected by the insects as well, but you can obviously still feel the intense heat. And like I say, you've got your allocated car parking numbers all the way around. For this apartment, it's actually number 35, which is over there, as you can see, right next to the flag. And this is actually quite fascinating to sit and watch the world go past. You can see all sorts of fancy cars, people. It's really fascinating. Like I said, you can see some great views of the fireworks, maybe if you're staying on the 4th of July, which is round about the time of this video. And you can see sunsets as well, which will be somewhere over this location here, because this is obviously on the southwest part of Florida. Okay, so one of the cool features of staying at Harbour Towers, so you've got your own private pools. There's a small pool and a larger pool as well. There's also tennis courts, which me and Cole were playing last night on the tennis courts, and it was really good fun. You can probably see our footmarks are still there. It was fun. We weren't particularly great at it, but it was good fun. Perfect for Wimbledon season now started at this point in the video. There's also the dock harbour area where if you've got your own boat or whatever, you can go out and go down the river, which we'll go down and have a little look at, which is really cool. Certainly a perk, but yeah, obviously you need to have your own boat, I guess. I'm not sure if you can probably hire a boat. There's plenty of probably places up and down you can probably hire a boat. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. So obviously the other side is the beach side. Obviously the beach side in Siesta Beach is just over that side, but this is the sort of harbour side, and where all the boats sort of come down. And actually, what a glorious view. Unbelievable. You can obviously come out here and sit, but it is very warm. You see there's ducks and that here as well. There's some people get down their boats. Probably the easiest way to actually travel is probably by boat, maybe even the quickest as well, because the traffic certainly builds up on the sort of main road. There only is one main road, I guess. Wow, how amazing is that view? Absolutely amazing. So that is most likely, that's the mainland over there. You can see the bridge that takes you back to the mainland in Sarasota, all the way around. There's lots more restaurants and places around there that's on this island. There are restaurants here, obviously, but there's a lot more over the bridge. You see, it's a fairly short drive away to the main island. Obviously not allowed to swim in here, just boats. I think you can probably rent some boats or canoes or something over there if you really wanted to go out, but absolutely stunning. Welcome to Siesta Key Beach. Wow, so lots of people playing volleyball. Can be good fun, lots of different games you can play here, but look at the length of this beach. Look at those white sands. Stunning. It goes on for miles either direction. Eventually heading down the way you get Turtle Beach as well. You see, very popular. Weather is stunning too. Clouds in the background, but otherwise last few days have been just wall to wall sunshine, 35 degrees. What's not to love, unless you don't like sun. Yeah, it's really stunning. A lovely little island. If you're wondering about shops and stuff, there's sort of restaurants and stuff dotted about, but if you go back to the main island, it's about a 10-minute drive away. There's like Publix, Costco, all sorts of things you could possibly need, restaurants galore, McDonald's for example, but it's stunning, highly recommend it. Like I say, I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in staying here. You can look at if there's any available dates. I would recommend it, absolutely stunning.